Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Red Raiders will get us started with the opening kickoff. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Kansas offense will start this game off. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations. And
the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So Texas Tech's offense has the ball for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
Offside defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And he's got that bayou speed, like I run bayou. You can call it whatever route you want to call it, but does a nice job winning at the line of scrimmage, getting behind the DB, runs, catches it right in the end zone. Big play for this offense. Nice throw, nice catch.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He takes it at the 45. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider! And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score. Texas Tech, 14, Kansas, 0.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Got it set up on the outside. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I love the start for this quarterback. 3rd down, obviously money down. Got to have success, but to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Jayhawks want to move quickly.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field, too.
Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to pass, it's Marshall. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. Keeps it himself and gets to first. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Jayhawks will hustle to the line.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll try to race to the edge on first and goal with the wide receiver. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And they're able to make the tackle. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. DB's right up on the receivers. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
There ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants. Buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to first down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive line, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Getting some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. Slips through the line. Oh, what a move! Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. He'll do it himself. Sweet feet on the move. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
And the Jayhawks getting set on first and 10. He'll keep it himself. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job of the ball handling there by the QB.
just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress on the defense. That's what he does there.
And that's a play this guy can run in his sleep, too. They rep this over and over and over. It's like clockwork for this guy.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they're going to throw it. Looking to buy time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Stewart. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He'll try to do it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Coming after it. Stands in and takes the hit. And the pass hits, picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way. Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want here. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence.
The Jayhawks will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Takes a handoff. It's Sticky. Oh, gave the defender the business. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Oh, man. Quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked up.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Snags it over the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. Pick up a 5, they'll need 5 more on third down.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Texas Tech, number 18.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead.
The extra point.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score. Texas Tech, 21. Kansas.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Here's the give off the left side. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On second down, he'll let it fly. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. Open space at the 25. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Power football with the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Jayhawks trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Baird is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide.
And I tell you what, he drops back to pass, nothing really open, tries to scramble, but now because he got a little bit more yards, is this maybe decision time on 4th and goal, down by more than a field goal? This might be time to go for it.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. On the ground, it's Dickey. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense set for a first down play. Direct snap. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
With the catch, it's Turner. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Offense getting set for first down. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand this. That QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'll run it from the gun. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, and he got a hand on it, it's blocked. Defense has it. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Leaves it with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. To throw, it's Marshall. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Takes a hit as he fires. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Returner runs out of bounds.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Looking to pass on second down. Flushed out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down coming up. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. And the Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On second down, he'll fire. He'll throw it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. Third and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
On fourth down, going to the air. Fires downfield. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think
looking deep. And this is dropped.
Down.
Complete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Low man wins, and he just smashed him. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give to the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He didn't get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and now they've got a chance to pull out the game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Under a minute to go. Just take a knee here and avoid the potential for disaster.
And we've seen it, Reese.
Looking for the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. He's looking to pass. Now improvising. Makes the grab. It's Johnson.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Let's go. This is how you make it interesting. Your defense has to come through, has to make the big play, and they do. Clock running out, you get the ball back to your offense. Way to force the issue.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Brings up 2nd down.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.